And you can share armor, camaraderie. Oh, yeah. Right. Let's go. We needed the Zack attack.
Hockey fans viewing at home, welcome inside Rogers Place in the heart of Edmonton's Ice District for tonight's National Hockey League game featuring the visiting Montreal Canadiens and your Edmonton Oilers. Tonight, we recognize and honor the contributions of two people who spent their lives fighting for equality and change.
On the third Monday of each January, the United States honors the life and work of civil rights leader Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This year, that date is today, January 18th, a date that is celebrated by the National Hockey League as it was 63 years ago that Willie O'Ree became the NHL's first black player.
It must be a good exciting thing. I just taken into an NHL game. It was the greatest thrill of my life, I believe. I'll always remember this day.
Both men represent a change which was long overdue. Inspired by these two great men, today and every day, a new generation of NHL players stand for equality and take action in the fight against racism.
And now, please welcome the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, for the performance of the Canadian National Anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all of us command. Cartograse porte alegria, vise porti la tua, ton histoire ti recopia, des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for Edmonton Oilers play hosts to the Montreal Canadiens tonight from Rogers Place. Tonight's starting goaltenders brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the NHL. Starting in net for Edmonton and making his 100th National Hockey League appearance, Mikko Koskinen. 1-2 on the year with a save percentage of .892. He hit his nest out in the 38 save shutdown of Vancouver on Thursday in a big win over the Canucks. For Montreal, Jake Allen signed the offseason. He'll make his Canadiens debut tonight. And against Edmonton lately, he's been very good. 5-2-1 in his last 8 outings against the Oilers with a save percentage of better than 94. Starting lineups brought to you by Scotiabank, supporting every goal on and off the ice. The Oilers, significant changes. They're going to go with Kyle Turris to lead off the game between Jesse Puljujarvi and Joakim Nygard against Luka to the third line. Slater playing on the right with Darnell Nurse on his left side. New parents as well for Dave Tippett, and we're underway with Montreal attacking right on the hop. It's Brendan Gallagher with the wrist shot that's turned aside by Koskinen. The rebound cleared by Cuckoo, who played the right side against Edmonton head-to-head in the play-in series. When he was there with the Chicago Blackhawks, he was teamed with Ole Mata at the time. The Canadians sniped it back to center. Turris still backhanded in. In the first 3 games, Edmonton 1-2. They never trailed in the game they won. They never led in either of the 2 they lost.
Interesting point by Dave Pitt. We've seen Tibbetts, we've seen this in the past where he starts the checking line up against one of the top 6 lines, and that's exactly what he does going through us against Cano.
Uppering down the left side is Nick Suzuki, the second ever trade pick of the Vegas Golden Knights. Acquired in the Pacioretty trade. He was very good in last year's play-in series. Montreal upset Pittsburgh. A clear by Tyson Berry for Edmonton, who's had assists in his last 2 games. Jeff Petrie also scored twice in Montreal's victory over Edmonton on Saturday. Here he lashes the puck behind the other net. Picked out by Chris Russell, his first start of the young season out became racing on right side. Pressure by Edmonton, he'll leave it in the corner. And now Nugent Hopkins cleared to Joel Armia, turned it over. Quick shot, Nugent Hopkins. And that was a redirected line of Allen's second prior NHL campaigns to respect this St. Louis. Got a Stanley Cup in 2019 that we backed up to start out. And Toronto on the left-hand side. Aaron pass, and this will be icing against Montreal as William Lagesson comes on to the ice for the first time. And it was interesting how Allen suddenly lost his shot mid-season, 18-19.
Yeah, he did. He never really got it back except for a little bit last year. And here's Carter McDavid on that last little rush. As he goes down the ice, he loses the puck, he comes back around, and a pretty healthy run. And he allows him to be right afterwards. Just misses him with a big hit early on. McDavid, you can tell, has a little bit of an edge to his game.
All right, come on, Edmonton. Let's go.
Larson that was blocked and cleared by Kotkaniemi. We played 2 minutes, no score, and Lagesson circles back. This is his 9th NHL game. He last played for the Oilers February the 26th. We'll dish off to Larson, but he's been playing in Sweden before coming over for the start of this year. Up in by Larson, fielded flawlessly by Allen. Cleared up the left side. This will be another icing call.
Good on.
You know, for Dave Tippett, he wants a more strict defensive game and a more aggressive game. And what that means is tight checking. Connor McDavid had some good hits in the game Saturday night. Here he roughs up Kotkaniemi with a cross check. A little glove up high into the face area, so a little agitated to start things off. He tried to hit Armia a little bit before, but setting the tone early, this is the type of game that's going to be played tonight.
As I mentioned, Allen fell out of favor last year or 2 years ago at the expense of Jordan Binnington. But he was always the designated starter against Edmonton. 8 of the last 9 games that St. Louis played, he was the guy. Connor McDavid back behind the net. Kicked it out to Nurse. High rising shot. Elbow on the side by rebound.
No, we need to start screening goals. Just like that.
That was an important play. That was an unforced error on the rebound.
It was right through the traffic, a good traffic in front of Allen. Nugent Hopkins just couldn't throw all that rebound. The one shot that came through from the blue line.
Come on. Let's go.
Hopkins out muscles Gallagher for the puck, and now Cuckoo and Nurse, who played against one another in the Ontario hockey, working up the left side. Now offside.
Offside.
Against Alex Jason. This he stood up by Alexander Romanov, the highly touted rookie.
You want to score goals, you have to have a presence in front of the goaltender. Jake Allen, his first game in the Montreal Canadiens uniform here. Says nice work in the offensive zone with the top line of Edmonton. His puck is through the traffic, and you see Nugent Hopkins just turns and tries to find that puck. Too many block shots in the game Saturday versus Montreal. The defense have to do this more often. Get pucks down into that danger zone. That would be dangerous.
Sure.
That would be very long front.
Deneau wins the draw shot. Kulak, and no problem for goaltender Mikko Koskinen. We'll stick that one in his hip pocket.
You know, a real key acquisition for the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Allen, for Mark Bergevin, wanted to have that depth in the goaltender position. And now, early this year, you can see how important it is. 148 wins in his career with the St. Louis Blues. He spent his entire career with them. So this is a change for him. Playing behind a new team for the first time. You know he's going to try and figure things out early and what people are going to do on the ice.
Stretch pass short of Archibald. Stood up by Romanov. And the puck now rang on the far half wall. Chopped out by Toffoli.
Let's go.
Came over from Vancouver last year. Very productive in the playoffs. Big reason why they came within a game of the conference final. He passed to Turris. He's a race from the puck. Kulak over to handle for Montreal. Puck to Miami. Bounce free in the neutral zone. Nygaard plays speed. Gobbles it up. He's trying to get the block drop. Hopping to him. Turris is there to support. Not just into Nygaard. Take the front. Allen's got it with the right pad. And he'll look for a whistle and finally get it with 4 minutes gone by in this first period. As Chris Schlenker moved in to blow it dead. He's working with Graham Skiller tonight as a referee.
That was a good little chat.
Like I've said before, this inconsistency has to stop.
Stick on the ice, provide a target, get that heavy stick down. The first one denied, the second
Like,
one tries to pile drive it.
We don't even know
Doesn't go in. Here's Gallagher.
which other team's going to
Quickly puts it back on.
show up.
Another clean face off into
A team beat Vancouver 5-2, or the one who lost 5-1 against Montreal the other night. So,
leads in that game, lost 5-4 OT. Petrie will gain the line for Montreal. In 5 years of Edmonton, he'll shovel it in. Lagesson, a heavy hit in the corner. He collided with Anderson. That's trying to take it out as Cahoon. Held in. Good determination from Jonathan Durant. Lagesson bounced right back up and worked it left side for Cahoon. They'll dump it behind the Montreal head. Allen gives him a look. Edmondson up to Suzuki. He'll shovel the gun out. Shot line from Cook. Was the only man to beat Carey Price on Saturday, and it came with a score of 5-0. 7 minutes to go. Too little, too late. Petrie will settle it down.
It's all about puck management. We saw Dominic Cahoon there on that play. Instead of trying to force that pass to the middle, chip into the offensive zone, get on the forward check, puck turns over. It's Cook that has that lift in the blue line. Scott Bachler scoreless. Canadians will dump it in. Steered to the goal by Koskinen. Long shot taken by Shane Becker. That's off the one. Rebound, Sherrod. That's down low. Appearing. It's Gallagher trying to bank it off Koskinen. Wasn't there. And Cassian attempts the long out. He did not. Held him to Tar. A little give and go. Came back to him. That's just out of his reach. He's eventually under control for Deneau. Interior pass to Gallagher was swatted away. And David did not get it out until back behind. And here's the reset.
Come on, Edmonton.
Edmonton looking to even its record. Nurse and Eric Pass. Picked off by Sherrod. Formerly of the Winnipeg Jets. And here comes Jake Evans, who scored a short-handed goal, but essentially put the game away late in the second period on Saturday. Romanov shot blocked, rebound loose, taken and cleared by Devin Short. Kulak tried to hustle it back the other way. Good pressure from Jason. Canadians try the right side. Here, Evans was again at center, but rendered academic by the fact that Barry picks it up and holds up the right way. Pressure off the one back to the end. He will lead it for 3-on-2 for Montreal.
Well, this is starting off to be better. It's
There's Andy winding it up, but his shot deflected up and out of play by Tyson Barrie. 13-11 to go in the first period. Montreal got Josh Anderson to be this call, and early on, he answers the call. Big hit on William Lagesson. We got no score through 7.
As much as we talk about the Wild, we seem to spend every waking hour in places that keep us away from it. So to get back to the Wild, we need something built for us. The all-new Bronco 2, the first ever Bronco 4, and the adventure-ready Bronco Sport, all built Wild. Meet the future of off-road. The all-new Bronco family.
With $1 million score and win, we brought the thrill of hockey to Save On Foods. And now we're making it even more exciting to shop your favorite products. Get a bonus entry when you buy Campbell's Chunky Soup. Don't miss your shot. Shop Save On Foods today.
With Molson Ultra, we're celebrating more than Après Ski. Like Après Juice Cleanse. Or Après walking your 10,000 steps a day. Why not Après together with Molson Ultra? Brewed for balance with 70 calories and 2 grams of carbs.
This period brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
No score, 7 minutes into the game. Edmonton, Montreal, and Louis, thus far, a tighter checking type game.
You can really tell the difference in this game. Much tighter checking. And look at the chances against 5-on-5. And that's really the big thing for Dave Tippett right now. That 163 shot attempts, the 28 high danger chances. Just something he does not like. He's not going to accept. But the team in front of Costco would have to be better at shutting that down. You see a couple big blocks already.
Case Louis Roscoff, Jack Michaels, glad you're back with us. Rogers Place, 7 minutes in, we got no score, and here's Montreal on the attack. Josh Anderson, he does get a break with some big hits here. He tries to deal, but that's off the mark intended for Dren and cleared. Hard hit from Edmondson. And the puck reversed by Anderson. Larson, second effort, briefly holds it in eventually. That's chipped out softly by Duran as to not draw an icing ball. And now Lagesson back behind from Gothenburg, Sweden. Remember, 2 years ago, Edmonton started its campaign in Gothenburg. On the right-hand side, Draisaitl. Little give and go. That's punched the other way, Gallagher. And they'll pop it in. Forcing Larson to control the puck for Edmonton. Shovel. Guard out, Larson out. One off the beat is Larson. Gallagher got it right off his head.
Good thing you saw that coming.
Gallagher's got it back. Throws down Lod. Around 1 man inside of the backhander. And that's up the corner. Pitching strut. He got caught. Here comes Edmonton with speed. There's the Draisaitl. Hits the line. Back to Ernest. One out of there. Nice play by Jay Weber. Draisaitl reversing. And here's off Ernest. Bounce the slot on that. And look at easy save. Rebound. It's off.
Wow. World shooting Montreal 6-3. And it's still tied, nothing. Right on.
Right up the tape of Tatar, he's allowed to get into the zone and put it down the ice for a change.
11:20 to go. First period, no score. Edmonton looking for a split of this 2-game set against Montreal. We picked up 5-1 on Saturday. So Foley bobbled up as he tried to emerge from the zone then. Arcades kicks it back to Edmonton. And now Petrie. 3 consecutive 40-point campaigns for Petrie. Father Day, of course, all-star pitcher for the Tigers.
Oh, just
Edmonton chesting up on Connor McDavid. And again, another glimpse of what Claude
Funny,
Julien and
funny.
Marc Bergevin wanted to do in the offseason.
Absolutely. It'll get tougher to play against, some more defense. And a little shot by McDavid on Edmonton afterwards. Cassian comes in. Here's a nice little pitch. And the puck stays in it right at the last second as this shot by Gallagher comes towards it. And it's not that hard, thank goodness, because Larson's able to put the head down and take it off the helmet. McDavid just a little bit too quick getting over the line. He follows through with the backhand. Edmondson takes exception to it, gives him a shot. And Cassian comes in right afterwards, has a couple of words with Joel Edmondson, so we'll watch for that in the future. But Cassian injected back into the lineup tonight will provide that physicality and that little bit of a security blanket on the top line with McDavid and Nugent Hopkins. Remember a few years ago when Andrew Shaw went header against LA, trying to steal a goal? Remember he deliberately entered out the wrong game. McDavid, Nugent,
Well, let's go.
Russell and Mary, the Edmonton quintet. Canadians with a lock. Romano
Come on, Edmonton.
turning and twisting, looking for Drown. Basketball and skating Nugent Hopkins. And Mary will proceed Drown.
Keep on them.
Second half to go to score this first period. Four players score in the corner, squirts out Chris Russell. It was solid, perhaps Edmonton's best defenseman in the play-in loss to Chicago. Turning and firing a wild shot to Drown, and that's deflected out of play. 10-11 to go. We've got another whistle. Well, Josh Anderson, the one thing about him is he's such a physical player, and he gets so much speed going, finishing those checks that you wonder, how long can he play that way, and he has to be careful. The last shift, he thought it was a little bit gingerly, something was bothering him. He went off of the bench, had a little word with the trainer, and he's no longer on the bench for the time being that we saw. Well, keep an eye on that to see if he does come back. But certainly something is bothering Josh Anderson. It would be a huge loss early on if he can't come back into the lineup. Such a force.
There's something happening now with Josh Anderson. Wow.
Those three just really have an instant chemistry. I
Hmm.
wonder if he was compromised at all coming in. Remember, he flattered into the boards, but on 5 minutes to go,
Oh, phew. Romanov scored.
First NHL goal.
Wow.
And it just zips it through the traffic. On the
That's
stop,
not good.
That's a pretty happy youngster right there.
That's
Put that
silly.
through a face-off.
1-0 now.
That's a good job right there by
See,
Evans to make
this
sure he
is
gets that
what I've
ball
been
back.
talking about. Being
He just fires it through the
consistency.
traffic.
Like
Montreal
this,
was great on Thursday night. They got
this should not have went
right there
in.
in the danger zone, had a presence. I don't know if this changes direction en route to Costin or if he just didn't pick it up right away. Anytime one gets through a goaltender, you never like to see that. You won't like the fact that one got by him with the Canadians take a 1-0 lead. Firing a good screen. I don't think he touched it though. Archer into the backhander, short side and save made by Jake Allen. Romanov from Kulak and Byron. Time 9:54. Arms extended, and Montreal once again an early lead on Edmonton. It's 1-0.
That's not good.
Awesome birthday cake I got from Skip the Dishes. Now, I know I look 35 to 42, but this year I feel older.
Not older, just wiser.
You know, I'm not older, I'm just wiser. Like, I realized that a cake can be anything you want it to be. You know what I mean? Like, cashews can be cheese or plants can be meat. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Oh, is this one of those? Is it a burger or is it a cake?
I can't tell you that. Only your mouth can.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation has distributed over $43 million to charitable groups throughout oil country, lifting up the underprivileged, keeping our community rates open, building homes for the homeless, investing in education, and providing equipment and programming to get kids playing hockey. The EOCF enriches and changes lives on a daily basis. Purchase your Remax 50/50 tickets at EdmontonOilers.com and every Oilers game day and help us make oil country a better place. 1-0 Montreal, and Alexander Romanov getting that puck all signed up. That will be a memento that he'll treasure for the rest of his life. Absolutely, and a real happy youngster there as he goes by the bench and gets the taps afterwards. A good face-off win, Edmonton, a little kick to Byron, back to Kulak, and it's the quick D to D. He gets it across very quickly to Romanov, and Kamanoff, a left-handed shot on the right side, allows him to get that shot away real quick and finds his way home with his first.
Well, let's go, Edmonton. We gotta tie this up now. Right now. Like right now.
Everton going right back to work here. Turtles with decent pressure. The Canadians do manage to extract back to center. Nygaard shovels it back in to Tomarov to Philip Neal. And now Shea Weber with control of puck for Montreal, the captain, appearing in his 994th game. That's 6th among active team.
Can't wait until 5 minutes in the third to score.
He was stripped of the puck by the Turtles and tosses it right back in the Montreal end. Petrie to Edmondson. And once again out to RB. 1-0 Canadians, less than 9 to go. Magnuson performs a big hit from Kotkaniemi, but no problem. Worked it over to Tyler Yamamoto. Did not exit the zone. Held it by Edmondson. Has been strong this far in the first 10 minutes for Montreal. Magnuson again getting harassed by Kotkaniemi. Scooted into the slot area, and that's stared. Taking a set over Adam Larson. He'll deliver a clear behind the Montreal net. Allen on the right-hand side. Aiden's a little casual there. It's dangerous with Draisaitl lurking. Petrie for Montreal to snap it. Back in and around the boards. Back to fourth-line player. Suzuki tried to center. That was tipped. And Cassian receives the pass from Connor McDavid. Second child, baby girl Olivia checks in for her first shift at 7 pounds 7 ounces. Adrian Hopkins long shot, blocked, rebound, snap on net.
Wow.
Tyson Berry by Jake Allen. No on controls for the Canadians. And puts it behind the Oil defense. Retrieved by Russell. Caught by Suzuki, centering pass behind. Drag. Open a couple times. Canadians haven't been able to hit him. Adrian Hopkins looking for McDavid. Nice shot of anticipation by Weber. The puck rather routinely clear. Nurse gets it back from McDavid, enters the zone. Long shot, blown by Jake Allen with 7:28 to go in the first.
From big life goals to everyday wins, we're with you all the way. That's the energy we share at Go Energy.
This game of the season. And here, Weather's a nice hit in the corner on the one side, doesn't turn the puck over here. Weather's one hit, gets double teamed, and he just keeps that puck in the other side. They can work for every inch of number of the corner, and they get out of there fairly cleanly. Don't force that pass and turn it over. That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see from Jeff Legacy. If he's strong with the puck, bury that puck on the wall, make sure you're getting out of your zone clean.
Getting a report from ringside, Legacy going underneath, potentially for repairs. It might be. He caught an inadvertent stick or block. Byron tries to follow back in. We talked about Gothenburg, also the home of one-time heavyweight champion Ingemar Johansson, who knocked down Floyd Patterson 7 times to win the championship in 1959.
Well, let's go, Edmonton.
Walks into the Canadians a shot. Save game with Nico Koskinen. Here's Willie Irving.
6.5 minutes left to go in the first. Right on.
6.5 to go. It's going to be interference on Deneau, and the Oilers will have a chance to tie this game up.
Wow. 6.5 left to go in the first. We're on the power play. Interference.
Montreal number 24. Two-man minor penalty for interference.
Johansson's punch was called Ingo's Bingo. Louis could have used a moniker like that.
Yeah, for sure. It was a big one. There's a great save by Koskinen to deny Gallagher, who does another no-look shot. Here's the penalty right here. As he tangles up with Nygaard. That's a little bit straight.
All right, Edmonton, let's set it up now. Oh! Oh!
Second effort from Suzuki, muscled it back to center. David, Jason, and Draisaitl, the other skaters joining Barry and Nugent Hopkins this power.
Let's go.
Draisaitl on time is the end of the Montreal zone. Chance for Sherratt to clear, did not get it done. Smothered by Nugent Hopkins.
Stupid shot.
Draisaitl back in.
pass is hit by Sherrod. Jason keeping alive, drives on, twist back to Barrett. Loads it up, dishes off, McDavid a shot.
Oh, McDavid, wow.
It flew out of play with 5:39 to go in the period and 69 seconds left in this man advantage for Edmonton. McDavid comes way out behind his arm to gain that speed once he takes the pass. And here's the first opportunity down low, little tic-tac-toe. McDavid with a nice backhand goes through everybody and just misses the net wide as Allen doesn't get a piece of that. McDavid again with speed, kind of circles up, gains it. Allen with another good save to stand his ground and deflect that. You're right, I think with the tip of the stick. They heard it up here. It was an odd sound. I think he got it on. On the draw, you've got McDavid operating down low. Back door.
Wow.
Power play shift here. You've got 50 seconds and a length of the ice clear from Montreal.
Let's go.
Barry to Boulier. Gets the line, lost the quickly tap back.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, 500. Right on for 25 seconds.
No doubter, and it almost needs to be to make it 5-3 or maybe.
For holding.
Pressure by Everton on the
Right on. Good. Good. He held him. Held Najee. Yeah.
Get the shoulder up, get the leg out. His right hand comes up and tucks the right shoulder of Nugent Hopkins to the belly.
Right on.
Turn that fly, it's almost automatic.
So 5-on-3 for 25 seconds.
David, 20 seconds on the 5-on-3. Try something.
Come on, Edmonton, shoot. That's it. Five on four now. Wow. This has been a good game. But the Oilers just can't do anything. Facts on. Oh my goodness. Wow. What else can go wrong? Shit. Come on, Edmonton.
Just got off the end of the stick there, but that was an opportunity right there in full motion, trying to get that shot away. That's exactly what he has to start working on. But he's been in the right spot a couple of times, not being afraid to just be down that way. But we saw that in his first step with the Edmonton Oilers, finishing on some shots, and it's just getting used to that. It's outwards. Pounded down the ice by Jake Evans. He has played 4 solid periods thus far for Montreal. Had a tough stint in the opener against Toronto. The Notre Dame Bonnet has been very good here in Edmonton. Rifled by Russell. That was tipped. Here's another delay of game. That went over the short glass from Ben Sherrod. I did not see it tipped.
5-on-3 again for 7 seconds. Delay of game.
Well, you're always going to try to say
Right on. That's awesome.
another opportunity here for Everton. We've had a couple of real close calls. We have 7 seconds to go to work here and try and set up a pretty quick play. Off the draw, tap back to Barry by Nugent Hopkins. Tricycle, cross ice, McDavid in front.
Where the hell? 5-on-4 now. Come on, Edmonton. Nice. Nice play. No, no, we need somebody high now. Oh, the one time.
Big swing and a clear line. Marte flew to the Oiler bench. Let's see where they like to drop the puck here with 2:13 to go in the period. Edmonton is up got it. Montreal 11-5.
Heavy pressure on this power play. This puck's a little bit up on edge for Leon Draisaitl. So good to kind of put that big blade of his flat.
Where were you gonna go with that tip there, Yamamoto? That would have been a nice one.
Face off win for Edmonton, but the Canadians did not get it clear. So the Oilers still have time here. Then Nugent shot, save, rebound.
Come on. Oh my God. Like 2, 4, 6 minutes on the power play, and we can't even score a goal. Wow. This is not good. And we're out shooting Montreal 11-5. And yeah. Wow.
Test the ball a little bit more often.
Minute 15 to go in the period. Still 1-0 Montreal. Power play 1 down here.
1 minute. Now we are. Last minute of play in the first period. Wow. And we spent 6 minutes.
Tuesday on Sportsnet.
And we couldn't even score a goal. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. We can't go down 1-3 on the season. We need to be a 2-2.
With Molten Ultra, we're celebrating more than Opry speed, like Opry juice plants, or Opry walking your 10,000 steps a day. Why not Opry together with Molten Ultra? For balance with 70 calories and 2 grams of carbs.
This period brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law. Started home. Chase yours in a customized plan by Coventry Homes, the preferred builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Josh Anderson back for the Montreal Canadiens.
So if anybody wants to talk, yeah, just comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, I'll chat with you.
For the Canadians, 3 consecutive penalty kills on Edmonton, including the 5-on-3 time. Off the draw, back at even strength as Kevin Shore grappling for one possession. Suzuki now Shea Weber joins the fray. He ushers it free for Anderson. Johnson clears, no problem. Torn out loose, will scoot back into his own end. For Edmonton, Slater Cuckoo, left side for Cassidy. Back behind Montreal defense with a half minute to go in the period. 1-0 Canadians on a goal by rookie Alexander Romanov. His first to the NHL.
Nice play. Take him off the puck. It's good. Basically, a little more. I just missed. That's it. End of the first. 1-0. Wow.
Canadians outshot by a healthy margin of 12-6, but 0 for 3 on the power play for Edmonton.
Wow.
1-0 deficit after the opening 20. Montreal is taking the lead. Brandon Gallagher losing the head here, but the Canadians not losing their cool. They've got 1-0 game.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by Pizza 73. Pizza 73 has unlimited medium two-topper pizzas, no minimums, no maximums. Just delicious pizza at a great low price. With NHL Live, it's like having front row seats to hundreds of games. So live stream your team all season long because you want it hot. NHL Live.
As huge hockey fans, we wanted to bring the thrill of Canada's game to Save On Food. So we planned a few things. But we decided to make shopping even more exciting. With Save On Foods, $1 million scoring win with great prizes for every goal. $100,000 for 4 goals and $1 million for 5 goals in a game. Just scan your More Rewards card to enter. Don't miss your shot. Shop Save On Foods today. I got it.
I found myself unemployed and with a baby on the way. That's when I got on a team. First job that popped up was for a motorcycle mechanic that needed machinist skills. In 7 days, I was hired. I feel very lucky that I get to do the things that I do every day.
Gatorade, with electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat, carbs to help fuel your working muscles, and fluids to help rehydrate. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Scientifically formulated, so you never stop competing. At Burger King, $5 goes a long way with the $5 original chicken sandwich meal. Get an original chicken sandwich, medium fries, and a drink for just $5. The $5 original chicken sandwich meal for a limited time at Burger King.
What are the odds Grandma brings up the weather by the main course?
You still look pretty frisky. I put that at 3-1.
Did I mention that I had a certificate?
Yes, I won't forget.
What's the over-under on the tip your mom's leaving?
8%? Oddshark.net.
Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? Now they can. Downy Unstoppables In-Wash Scent Boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load and enjoy fresher smelling laundry for up to 12 weeks. This towel has already been used and it still smells fresh. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables In-Wash Scent Boosters.
Being a Canadian hockey fan is complicated. You can't help that you're married to Boston family. Love is love. Your team's been on a long drought. You're playing the field. Understandable. You got eliminated early, or maybe you don't have a home team. We get it. It's complicated. But you know it's not. Repping Canada's game with a Canadian beer. Not baseball's beer, not America's beer. Our beer. Hockey's beer. Leafs, Wednesday on Sportsnet. Sportsnet Central, nightly on Sportsnet. Commentators clothing provided by Jack Victor.
20 minutes done in Edmonton, and we're not even a week into this new look NHL season, and the Caps and Oilers are getting more familiar with each other, and the same goes for all 7 Canadian teams. And on Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey, it's going to be the Oilers and Leafs renewing and perhaps evolving their rivalry. As we welcome you to the studio, Carolyn Cameron alongside Colby Armstrong. A lot of the hype and talk headed into the season, Colby, was about who in the Scotia North Division is going to have the best rivalry, and you're looking at that matchup on Wednesday night.
Well, yeah, we have to, simply to what you were kind of hinting at, right? You're hinting from last year, and it's easy. Well, one in this division, I mean, young stars versus young stars, it's exciting, right? But looking back to last year, in particularly January of last year, when we saw the highlight players played in Northern Ireland, sorry, Latvia, then showed it again, just because this awesome, one of a million awesome creative moments was made in Toronto last year in January. This was it, looking back, yeah. And I mean, that was unbelievable. And these guys, Carolyn, not only that move in particular, when these guys meet, anything can happen just because of skill, but these guys had just wild games last year.
Yeah, I knew you were going to show that highlight, by the way. I think everybody watching it did. But in just 2 matchups last season, 15 goals, and you talk about the young talent and the young stars and the offense going head to head. The thing is, this year compared to any other, they're going to be playing each other more times, and it will just continue to evolve. As a player, does that make you even get up for those games even more?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're seeing it already, right? It's already 5 days into the season, and we're already seeing the desperation level and these guys that are getting up to play because, you know, there's so much riding on every game. And, you know, as a player, to bring up that, like in the room, you play a divisional game, oh, it was a 4-point night, it's a 4-point night. We heard the players kind of talking about this. Well, every game is like a 4-point night now. So there's just so much riding on it. And then you bring back some of the old memories and rip some Band-Aids off and show that highlight again. And we can talk about it over and over and over. But the Scotia North Division has been absolutely electric so far to start the year.
Well, and you got to play in the Battle of Pennsylvania. You got to play Montreal, Toronto. When you were playing, actually, who was your favorite rivalry?
I like the Montreal-Toronto one. I just we grew up watching it. It was incredible. You know, it's like the hockey night in Canada. It's everything mixed in, and two great Canadian franchises. So it was that was one that was, you know, pretty thrilling to be a part of. Just the energy in the building. Of course, we don't have that this year.
Yeah, it's weird. Now it's every night is Canadian teams against each other. This is a special night and a special day south of the border and in hockey. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but it's also 63 years ago to the day that Willie O'Ree became the first Black player to appear in an NHL game, and the players are taking note and honoring.
Wow.
He's gonna have his jersey retired too by the Bruins this season. So it's Boston against the Islanders, and baseball series like baseball gold by Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Isles hold on for 1-0. Okay. I'm not seeing too much offense there, but it is the Islanders. Hockey night in Canada. It'll see the Habs take on the Vancouver Canucks, and the Ottawa Senators visit Mark Scheifele and a hopefully healthy Patrick Laine and the Winnipeg Jets. 20 minutes down in Edmonton.
Yeah, 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. You know, this has been a real weird year. You know, I don't know. Things are just gonna get better. Just stay positive.
For every NBA moment, there's a flavor on DoorDash.
Wilds.net, your free casino. Wilds.net, your free casino.
Sheldon, good to see you. I can see you're upset. But when we said ditch the shells, we were talking about pistachios, not you.
Oh, you mean these pistachios? Oh no, you look upset. You okay, John?
Can we get some arugula, please?
Get ready, our most popular, more powerful.
Oh, that's awesome.
The stronger, lasts longer Energizer Max.
Ready or not.
Five blades and a pivot flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you're ready for the day. Clean shave and clean face.
Have you heard we have a new dark roast?
Another one again?
I know a lot of people are skeptical because we've tried it a few times. So this was our 2014 dark roast. Watery with a bitter aftertaste. Is that too mean? Our 2017, well, that's much worse.
Ooh, they just lost out on that year altogether.
Moment of truth, 2021. It's got a stronger taste.
It's rich, it's smooth, it has that bold coffee taste. You definitely nailed it this time.
Well, it's certainly been an interesting year. And like many of us, maybe you've been drinking more than usual and want to take a break. With DryFed, you can.
Why not challenge yourself to go dry in February to help raise funds for the Canadian Cancer Society?
Sign up for Drop Dead, and not only will you be helping people affected by cancer,
You can also reduce your risk of cancer.
Go as dry as you're willing to try this February. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
Unbox this video game that hurry on what day? I don't know. But I do know that it's okay to take your child's tablet to stream a game of Sportsnet now.
That's awesome. That's cool. What a beautiful day.
Welcome back to Rogers Place in Edmonton. Alexander Romanov's first NHL goal is the difference as the Canadians lead the Oilers by a score of 1-0. Welcome back, and pleased to be joined by former Edmonton Oiler, 600 plus NHL games, Jason Strudwick, and the voice of Oilers radio, Bob Stauffer. Gentlemen, the Oilers had a golden opportunity to even up this game with a few power plays, a couple of short 5-on-3s as well. But Jason, they weren't able to capitalize, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
No, this really feels like a tight kind of game set. It was a lot of open ice, and so we got 3 power play shots in the first period of the record. We really want to capitalize, and I think we're seeing a little bit of the factor of no exhibition games. The Oilers' power play is extremely skilled, maybe a little bit off with some of their timing. Doesn't help that you have some really long sticks and long players, and Shane Weber defensive of the halves and Edmonton. These type of guys take up a lot of space. They're also trying to figure out how to adjust to Tyson Barrett his right shot. So their exhibition games can make a real challenge, but the next time they get a power play, they maybe know that they have a little bit more than they think they do, a little tighter spot to get around some of those long players of the halves on defense. And it's a point you have to get. You got to get some goals in those situations.
Reminder that this Edmonton Oilers squad led the league last season with a 29.5% power play clip. Also set the highest single season mark in franchise history. Still trying to find their groove. But Bob, William Langston making his season debut, but had to leave the period early.
Yeah, he got drilled. That happens once in a while. 9th NHL game for Legacy. This is a prospect the Oilers have spent a lot of time developing. It's going to be interesting to see sort of when Bouchard gets in at some point. But Legacy having the opportunity tonight to conquer the Murray's of aerial boards and results and get knocked out late in the first period, a little bit of a cut. He and Chris Russell come in, and Lagesson trying to sort of show that he can stop the cycle and provide some competitiveness for the Edmonton Oilers. And then you have Chris Russell come in, made a couple excellent stretch passes, even saw a little bit of time with the power play. The Oilers missed some of the experience that they had. It's a quiet team, at least that's what we sort of hear on a regular basis. Mike Smith, James Neal, Smith now 38, Neal's 33. A 10-time 20-goal scorer. Jason talked about the power play. That power play got off to a quick start last year because Neal was the net front presence. So I think they miss a little bit of that experience right now. And I think Russell's come in and settle things down. He's not quite as vocal, but he is a guy that can do a little bit of teaching in game as well as on game games, on morning skates, especially as some of the younger defensemen.
Well, Jason, we saw on the board Chris Russell, 841 games played, but with the absence of both Mike Smith and James Neal, that's an invaluable experience that could really help this club if they were in the lineup.
Well, it's true, and I think one of the things you're seeing is a lack of energy. It's kind of hard to create energy. You love the fans, and everyone's McDavid makes a great
Wow.
play. When you don't have that in the building, you've got to create it. So you need to allow my guys talking, getting excited, nice play, great shot, and they have a lot of young players. They don't really want to say too much because they're just trying to figure the league out, get themselves feeling good about their own game. So you're looking at guys like Cassian. Maybe it was Stuart Skinner who's backing up goalie tonight. Draisaitl, McDavid, guys who don't really talk. They've got to bring that energy, get themselves excited, get some energy going on that bench after what was a good first period, but they find themselves down by a goal.
Bob, quickly, James Neal's absence definitely being felt on the power play, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the guy's a 10-time 20-goal scorer. Just circling back to what Jason said about Cassian. Cassian got a couple big hits in that period, one on Edmondson, one on Anderson. The Oilers need a little bit of that more carrying forward here in this game.
Again, here from Rogers Place, it's Alexander Romanov's first NHL goal. What is the difference on this night? The Edmonton Oilers looking to even things up, heading into the middle frame.
NHLShop.ca is the largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear. Visit NHLShop.ca.
A new year is a perfect time for a new look. From closets to pantries and garages, California Closets can help you get started. And right now, you'll save up to 15% when you upgrade to a premium finish. Schedule your free design consultation at CaliforniaClosets.ca.
Harvey's is heating up winter with 2 for $6. That's 2 flame grilled 100% Canadian beef original or veggie burgers, or 1 of each for only $6. Top them just how you like them, with over 20 toppings and sauces. Get 2 for $6 in takeout, drive-through, or order ahead on the mobile app to pick up and go. Harvey's 2 for $6. Get it now or even later with new late night hours. Here only until January 24th at Harvey's. It's a beautiful thing. At Burger King, $5 goes a long way with the $5 original chicken sandwich meal. Get an original chicken sandwich, medium fries, and a drink for just $5. The $5 original chicken sandwich meal for a limited time at Burger King.
Every time you wear a mask, remember, it's so one day we can all go back to doing this and this. Every time you wash your hands, remember that eventually it'll all be worth it for them and them. Every time you hang out here, remember that at some point we'll all be able to get together here and here. Protect yourself and others from COVID-19. A message from the Government of Canada. Tales are taller here. Characters are more. From cozy corners to wide open spaces. From coastal culture to adventures
So, I'm hoping the Oilers can tie it up in the second. Early in the second. But hey, it's all good.
Sportsnet Central, nightly on Sportsnet.
Remax Online 50/50. When you buy a Remax Online 50/50 ticket, you support the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation and their commitment to the community. Buy now at edmontonoilers.com/50/50. The plot is now at $400.
There's lots of hockey on. I just pick and choose. I just can't watch it all, maybe. So our power play time is 5 minutes, 28 seconds. We're 0 for 3, and we're out shooting Montreal 12-6. So, wow, you know, this is pretty cool.
You got to tip your hat to the Montreal Canadiens the way they defended. We saw little bit of legacy back on the bench.
So let's go, Edmonton. Let's go.
Alexander Romanov there taking up the stick. He scored with it halfway through the first period.
Scored.
And fired with the helpers. 1-0. Montreal looking for a sweep of Edmonton here at Rogers Place. Canadians came in 1-0-1. The Oilers 1-2. In the Scotia North Division, we're underway, and a face-off win for Kyle Turris. Josh Anderson has been in and out of the Montreal lineup, and we do not spot him on the bench as of right now. Keep an eye on that as Turris delivers a pass.
Offside. That was totally offside. Well, where the hell was he gonna go? Wow. That's like offside. Holy.
They'll take the 1-0 lead very happily into the second.
Alexander Romanov can barely contain his lead. He's on the board as an NHL. Off the draw, wrist shot.
Whoa. That's not good. Come on, Edmonton.
And a lunging save on Romanov's blast from the point. Rebound Turris.
Block it. Clear it. I don't care how you get it out of that zone.
Koskinen a big stop. Goyardi, one shot, a second opportunity, then he and Romanov really chesting up with one another as it's clear.
13 shots.
Tyson Berry opening minute. Second period. Montreal 1, Edmonton no score. Berry and Cassian threw into the middle. Nugent Hopkins did well to contain that puck. Hamel twisted down low for Connor McDavid. Bumped off by Petrie. Edmondson from Montreal out to Duran. Here come the Canadians. Right wing Anderson is back and it fires on net. Save made by Nico Koskinen. So once again, Anderson gutting this one out. Suzuki. Cross ice, one time, whistle on that by Edmondson. That had some mustard on it. Save made by Koskinen. Rebound, he's got Nugent Hopkins. Brian Boots from the corner, Edmondson. Shoots it back behind the Oiler goal and then hacked by Cassian back inside the Montreal blue line. Edmondson up to center and Anderson will back it off the boards. Edmondson will have to get chase.
Much more urgent period here by the Montreal Canadiens after killing 3 penalties off. They've come out with their skating legs in this second.
Cassian drops it in. Sherratt settles on his backhand, works his way through Cahoon and Toffoli. Will punch it in for Armia. Got the empty centers. Toffoli a shot.
Come on, Edmonton. I want to. Come on, come on.
And Weber got it in deep. Larson back behind Yamamoto. Looking to feed Draisaitl. Couldn't get it to him.
Trying to.
Saturday's loss to Montreal, which is important considering the Oilers.
So.
One win in the 15 games he didn't get a point last year. Canadians plump it back in. This will be an icing ball with 2.5 gone by in our second period. And Montreal retaining its 2-1 lead. Excuse me.
Koskinen tested early in this one. Romanov with a nice little wrister through traffic. Bounces right to Gallagher. He doesn't look. He's got a wide open net. And I don't know if Koskinen didn't pick up where that puck was. It was a battle with Nurse. It was off of Nurse, I believe, and right there with the left pad of Koskinen down. At the last second, Brendan Gallagher scores a lot of his goals from that blue page.
Well, he does. If he was with Edmonton, that would have been in net. But now that he's playing to Montreal, that was not in the net. Icing again. Way to go.
Because that's what it means to build.
Way to go, Edmonton.
Gallagher Insurance, risk management and consulting.
Well, a couple of big saves early, as you mentioned, by Koskinen right out of the gates here. The Canadians go to work, get pucks in deep. And the thing is, they always have a presence in front of the goaltender. That's something they've really elevated this year, having a body always down low with defensemen that can shoot the puck.
Let's go. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go.
Barry and now Nugent Hopkins battle beneath the goal line. McDavid on for support, pulls it free, gets it back from Nugent Hopkins, and now will lead the rush is Cassian. Straight shot to the right side. Anderson looked to cut off the cycle, and the puck dribbled loose. Petrie, a fine pass to Gallagher, now trying to sneak behind was Tatar. Trying to get back onside. It was unsuccessful in that endeavor as David Breespool and Devin Mills nailed for offside. 3:19 having elapsed.
Tatar was walking below there. Here's McDavid on that last rush again. You can just see the pressure that he gets. It's Gallagher back. You can see Petrie give him a little shot. Edmonton comes in, big sure he gets a stick in between the legs.
Wow.
Against the boards, and that's the pressure you're going to get when you're the top player in the National Hockey League, one of the fastest guys around, if not the fastest guy around. He's going to face that every shift that he's out there on the ice. He understands and he knows it, and he's been chippy in this one. He's pushed back a little bit, had 3 hits in that first 20.
Devin Shore off the draw, finds Josh Archibald. He'll shovel it in. On the left-hand side, cleared to Jeff Petrie. He'll reach the red and shoot it in. You sound like you're channeling my mother. She always used to say, instead of goodbye, ta-ta. You like that? That's all on Tatar. I love it. That's old school. That's the old school departure. Ta-ta. Petrie will bang it in, and now you've got Cuckoo. On Tatar now Nurse. Beautiful pass. Fine Shore. Drop pass. Archibald looking to load up. fire and had him tied up. Now you've got short centering pass, and they've got another penalty.
Oh, another penalty.
Might have absorbed a cross check here.
I think they got away with one on Archibald too. I thought the stick came right into the skate, as you mentioned. An excellent element pass by Nurse. Set this all in motion.
Montreal penalty number 27. 2 minutes cross checking.
Romano's gonna go
Good.
for cross-checking.
Now we got a score. We're already 0 for 3 with 5 minutes and 58 seconds of power play time. Jeez, we got a score.
Chase on Drysdale. Hopkins round out the power play with 10. And the Canadians are able to launch one down the left side. Jake Evans, who's had a strong performance in both games Montreal has played here at Rogers Place in the young season, continues to tie up. And that melts another 10 seconds off the penalty time. Finally, Barry and Drysdale able to extract. Drop pass, the on-rushing McDavid cuts to his left. Swings to the half.
Let's go, Edmonton.
Both free to chase on Barry across Drysdale. Saucer back. Barry fought on it one time. Threw it back to Drysdale. Glanced off the heel of the stick. Easily recovers. Now Nugent Hopkins both hands it to Barry. Drysdale. Threw it across.
Oh, where was that going?
Sure, that puck would traverse the length of the ice. Power play time.
Not see, just too many passes. Not just pass, shoot, get rebounds. I
Inside 45 seconds, Barry having trouble being harassed by Lecter. Right side for Drysdale, and now Nugent Hopkins attacks.
come on, Edmonton.
Waits for a teammate, curls him past the Darnell Nurse.
Wow, Jesus.
Lecter's got a piece, and it's thrust down the ice by Nick.
Holy frustrating
Seconds left on the
as
Edmonton. A full-fledged change here.
shells on a wall.
Turris and Nygaard. Turris. Shirt bangle through around the Lord's Nurse. Trying to put it down low. Gift on it. And Armia will bring it back to center. And that's going to do it.
Yep. 0 for 4.
The Canadians will club it down the ice as
13 shots to Montreal's 10. Yeah, we're out shooting on. Just can't put nothing by. This has been really frustrating.
46 games in the league. Throw around the woods. Nygaard. Montreal will give away at center. Nygaard is back on the hook. Throw pass. Cuts it down. Rolled off the stick. Here's William Lagesson. Look behind that. Turns. Double teamed. Unchecked. Ducks into the city. Pressure Sherrod.
I want to see Connor McDavid on a breakaway. That would be nice. Wow.
At 7:18, and now the Canadians having withstood 4 games will get their own. Adam Larson, 2 minutes for holding.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by Pizza 73. Pizza 73 has unlimited medium 2-topper pizzas, no minimums, no maximums. Just delicious pizza at a great low price.
As much as we talk about the why, we seem to spend every waking hour in places that keep us away from it. So to get back to the why, we need something built for us. The all-new Bronco 2, the first ever Bronco 4, and the adventure-ready Bronco Sport, all built wild. Meet the future of off-road, the all-new Bronco family.
got huge news. The next Lotto Max jackpot is $55 million, plus an estimated 4 Max Millions.
Just think of what we can do with that.
If you can dream it, you can dream it bigger. The draws Tuesdays and Fridays, you can dream with the Max.
The Sportsnet Fantasy Hockey Pool. Here now at sportsnet.ca/fantasy.
We look at the trade back to September 10th, 2018. It was Tomas Tatar and Nick Suzuki for Max Pacioretty. Now, Vegas was loading up. They wanted to try and go for it. They wanted Pacioretty, a known 30-goal goal scorer. But when you look at this trade now, I think Mark Bergevin did a pretty nice job to get Suzuki out there. He's eventually going to be their top centerman. And Tomas Tatar, their leading scorer from last year. I think he's pretty happy with that deal now.
No.
Face off to the right of Hoskins and bringing back the Montreal power play. It's first of the night. The Canadians were bottom 5 a year ago in terms of power play opportunity differential. That's certainly been the case in the young season. But after killing off 4 for Edmonton, they'll look to build on this 1-0 lead. Romanov down low. Cuckoo, Nurse, Turris, and Archibald out on PK for Edmonton. Costa makes the save. Didn't quite see where it was as it caught the heel of his glove. Eventually was able to secure it with 12:14 to go in the second and $1:32 left on the Montreal power play.
That's one way to do it. Maybe not the type of save that he wants to have, but it doesn't quite handle it. But it is a blast. He gets a big piece of it. He's in the right position. Drops down. He's able to cover it up. It just doesn't quite get that into the glove. Kind of sat up on the chest protector just a little bit before it fell down between the pads.
Off the draw, whistle off the left-hand glass. Louis, you and I were making the observation. Some great music tonight at Rogers Place. You were really enjoying that jam.
Yes. Great in the wheelhouse.
Here's Romanov. With token pressure from Nugent Hopkins and Shore, Lagesson and Russell have joined them. Eric pass to Todd, and he tries to make up for it. Chases it down the corner, then smacked down the midair. They're going to say it's legal. So Josh Anderson hit, lost puck possession, and it's slung down the ice by Lagesson. 8.5 going by in the period, and the power play time now under a minute. Still 1-0 Montreal, and this man, Romanov, has the game's only goals, first in the National Hockey League. This loves to play when we saw them practice.
Wow. 20.
Here's Weber. It's a little trickler behind the net. Drag, double team, Yamamoto.
Right on, Anderson.
Job by Yamamoto. Gets in there aggressively, but still has positioning on
20 seconds left on the penalty kill. And yeah, one more chance to, if we can get the puck and clear it down the ice, we'll be okay.
Nice job of the kill to picked off and rushed back to the ice.
One and one on the penalty kill. Well, at least that's working.
Halfway through the hockey game, Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. They got sprint free and clear. Lehkonen able to recover. And Cassian comes over the bound. Chipped back by Nugent Hopkins. Now actually played by Russell and deep. Was he guilty of icing? Yes, he was. With exactly 10 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 Canadians.
10 minutes left to go.
But this can translate to penalty killing as well. It stops and starts. He comes in aggressively. That quick little stop, looking like he was going to go back the other way, and Duran wants to change up what he's going to do. Fumbles the puck, and Yamamoto was able to put it down the ice. So Dave Tippett using Yamamoto, in all areas with that tenacious forechecking ability he has to check the puck. Off the draw line, got net by Strata, saved by Koskinen. I have a feeling that's not the last time we're going to see Yamamoto on the DK. He seems like the type of player who's going to find a way to earn some more ice time as this season progresses. They can argue that he's been the most consistent with it for 3.5 games here. Edmondson, long shot for the point, dropped by Koskinen.
Nicely done, Carson. Keep the play going. That's what we needed.
McDavid got a piece. Go punching behind the Montreal net. Jake Allen trying to settle in for the Canadians. Armia ahead to Kotkaniemi. Wrist shot saved.
Nicely.
9-12 to go in the second period.
Nice.
Got some pushing and shoving here, and Lagesson in the mix. And Louis Dave was telling us he's a hard player to play against.
Yeah.
There's been a couple scrubs that he's been involved in. He's going to clear the way out in front of his goaltender. Nice save by Koskinen.
This is really not good. Oh, shit happened. We're done.
As huge hockey fans,
TV timeout.
bring the thrill of Canada's game to St. Martin's. So we tried a few things. But we decided to make shopping even more exciting. With Save On Foods, $1 million score and win with great prizes for every goal. $100,000 for 4 goals and $1 million for 5 goals in a game. Just scan the More Rewards card to enter. Don't miss your shot. Shop Save On Foods today. I got it.
Game plan, game on, get cash. With Sports Select, if you grab the glory, you get the cash.
2 for $6 is back at Harvey's. Get 2 flame grilled original or veggie burgers for $6. Each topped your way. Score 2 for $6 all day or later with new late night hours. Harvey's 2 for $6
Yeah.
until January 24th. It's a beautiful thing.
We're
There
about
we
to do
go.
it again. We just shared millions with our Inner Circle on Profit Share Rewards Day. And now we're going to share $1 million with one lucky member who will step into our Winner's Circle. The Service Big Share Contest is back. The more you save with us online or in person, the more chances you have to win. Join our Inner Circle for a chance to step into our Winner's Circle. The Service Big Share Contest. Save to win $1 million. Service Credit Union. Feel good about your money.
Alexander Romanov on the bench, having scored his first NHL goal to make it 1-0 Canadians. And Louis DeBrusk, Claude Julien glowing in his praise of this young rookie. And he said, you know what? First game Wednesday night versus the Leafs, he said he should have put the game socks on Romanov in the morning skate because all he would have had to do was change the jersey. This kid loves to be young guys. They have to drag him off the ice each and every day. And it reminds me of a young player for the Oilers back when I played, Ryan Smith. We had to drag him off the ice each and every game. We never wanted to get off the ice. They love to see that enthusiasm from a young player. Louis, meanwhile, was on the bus waiting for his next tennis match. Get back and say, let's go. Get him off the ice so we can get some food in this before the game. Edmondson up the left-hand side, shipped in by Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Clear by Kyle Turris.
So if the Oilers get shut out of here, this is not going to be good.
Ties up Romanov and takes control of the puck for Edmondson. As he tried to give it up to Lagesson, stolen away by Gallagher. And here come the Canadians. Deneau trying to force feed the middle. It's all jumped into the seat, turned away from Jason. And now pressured by Larson. Stable against the far corner boards, and now Deneau. He's hauled down. Larson chiseled it back to center.
Now Montreal is shooting Edmonton 14-13. So, wow.
Gets it back. One timer around the front of my Koskinen. Loses on the lead tape. They slotted to the corner. There's the goal. As Montreal looks to extend its lead. Just 1-0. Lagesson runs over the puck with 7.5 to go. Oilers reset. It was a 99.1 mile-an-hour blast by Shea Weber. He could just absolutely crush him. I like the way the shot though gets saved by Koskinen. And an excellent block out by Larson to push that puck in the corner. However, it's way. That's just good battling in front of your goaltender.
Hit him! Hit him!
Here's
That's right.
Durant behind the net for Montreal. Sets up Weber. Sharp angle shot. Blocked. Rebound. Anderson. Lets it go. And another save. Koskinen. Now Sherrod will back off as Montreal gets the extra man up. 6 penalty coming against Cuckoo. Weber.
It's Cuckoo. Slater Cuckoo.
Cross-ice one-timer blocked by Draisaitl. And that flies out of play as the slash will be whistled against Slater Cuckoo. And now after 4 consecutive power plays for Edmonton, here's 2 for Montreal.
Yeah, this guy can really blast it. 99.1 miles an hour, as I mentioned, that shot. Good fight off save by Koskinen. Look at that. Little orange jerseys around him to clear it. Then the slash on Suzuki as he gets a little aggressive. Cuckoo does. And he heads to the box for 2.
Telling moment in this game, is it not, Louis? A lot of difference, even if it's a 1-goal separation as opposed to maybe 2-0 down.
Absolutely. And the battle level's been up there. And these are the types of games that Dave Tippett wants the Oilers to be comfortable in. Battling this.
Yeah, we need the battle now.
The right things. Obviously, you don't want to take penalties, but when you do, shut it down and kill it off.
Yeah.
Comfortable in a low-scoring game.
Yes.
Don't press and get yourself extended and go further behind. Off the draw. Here's blocked aside by Eiko Koskinen. The Canadians 11-second period shots just 1 for Edmonton. Here's Tatar. Turse and Larson to fat outside.
Oh.
Rister came in from Patrick handing out by Jonathan. Koskinen to save. Larson on that to clear. Tatar dishes off.
Come on, Edmonton.
Backs off against Archibald.
Let's go.
There's patrolling the front of the net. Not Miami. Here inside. Red shot by Reiser. One save made by Koskinen. 6:09 to go in the period. Minute 20 left in this Montreal power play.
Good save by Koskinen. He loved that one down. Romanov with a 97-mile-an-hour blast. But watch this. How smooth is this release? That's a modern era release for Shea Weber, who absolutely torched through it. Using the stick perfectly. Just excellent execution on that shot by Romanov, and you're going to see that a lot for the Canadians as he gets more comfortable. Koskinen has been really dialed in this second period. He's been facing the puck. He's been able to find it through the traffic, track it well, and that glove hand at the end was just an excellent read save to be there.
Off the draw, Chris Russell swings it down the ice. Shea Weber will have to regroup. My English professor father will love the fact that you're utilizing torques as a verb. Here's Petrie. Left side. He will. You're going to get high grades. Back to the point. You've got Weber juggled. Oilers press up top. Held alive. By Toffoli. Weber. And now in the corner.
Oh.
Gets it back from Weber. Out to Petrie. In front of the net. Quick shot save. Koskinen. Toffoli target practice between the ashes. But Koskinen was ready for it. No rebound. 5.5 to go in the period.
5.5 minutes left to go in the second. Then it's still 1-0.
He wants the blast. He doesn't know. He knows that the puck is there. Agent Hopkins right the lane. He just has the head up the whole time. Sorry, that's short. It puts it right by him into Toffoli. He tries to get a quick release away. That puck came off his stick just a little too far.
Off the draw, Nurse will put it behind the net. That's launched down the ice by Larson. That reminded me, remember when LA won with a second to go? Toffoli scored from that spot right off the faceoff.
Unfortunately, I do remember it well. It was impossible.
Toffoli, Suzuki, the middle ties there.
Let's go, Oilers.
You've got Toffoli. Whereas Nurse put behind the net ring. Up the boards, Toffoli. Back to Petrie, long shot. That's carefully swept in the corner by Koskinen. Power play 5 seconds. Petrie. That's not mixed. Rebound.
Right on, Montreal is 0-2 on theirs.
Flashing the leather.
Power plays.
Who weathered 5 shots on that last Montreal power play. And in this period, he's got 16 saves, keeping the Canadians on top just 1-0. There's the leather on Suzuki.
Little. Oh, excuse me.
Being a Canadian hockey fan is complicated.
Well, it is complicated.
Your team's been on a long run.
playing the field.
Yeah.
Understandable. You got eliminated early, or maybe you don't have a home team. We get it. It's complicated. But no, it's not. Repping Canada's game with a Canadian beer. Not baseball's beer, not America's beer. Our beer. Hockey's beer. How will your family sell the last slice? Whoa! Bring home Pizzeria Pizza Taste. Bring home Giuseppe by Dr. Edgar.
Hey, it's Tarina. Today a client asked me if I was happy with my financial advisor. Where do I start? From our health scares to losing my job to now running my own business. Your expertise and encouragement helped us navigate every challenge. You don't just take care of our money, you take care of our family. Asante's helped us figure out the puzzle of our lives. Am I happy? We all are, thanks to you.
This is why we're here. Asante Wealth Management. Be well advised.
This period brought to you by Crystal Glass. Stay safe with Crystal Glass, your windshield and recalibration experts.
Good response by Nico Koskinen. The only goal Ryan was in the first period. Romanov and his first NHL goal goes through traffic, and maybe one that he wants to have back as he goes through. Nico Koskinen, since that time, he stopped every shot that he's faced. This one here by Suzuki has time to curl it, drag it, put it to the position, tries to pick the glove. And great job by the 6'7" Koskinen. Be in that position, make himself as big as possible, and snatch it out of the air. Face-off coming left side of Nico Koskinen. Montreal once again giving another Canadian team advance. It's interesting. 3-5-1 last 5 years against Edmonton. Against the rest of Canada, 38-9-10. Very successful inside the division. A lot of people bullish on the Canadians' prospects, partially for that reason, entering this year, as well as the offseason acquisitions. Nugent Hopkins. For Tyson Barries, the Oilers look
Wow. Oilers are getting outshot. This period 16-1. And still down 1-0. Like, this is crazy.
Josh Evans unable to squeeze it through, and it's cleared by McDavid. Shot in by Barry. Whipped around the boards. You've got McDavid finding Cassie. Defending off Ben Sherratt behind that. Nugent Hopkins turning the puck to Nurse. Wrist shot not by John. It's save made by Jake Allen. From center line to goal line. Martin Deerline. Martin Deerline, your local John
Wow,
experts.
this is really weird.
Nice job by Ryan Nugent Hopkins on that entry, and sometimes you just get a puck in deep, go off the cycle.
Let's go.
Him to come up high, get that shot through the traffic.
Oilers.
Good job by Montreal to box out, but a couple of times Edmonton's turned that puck over the neutral zone, and down by one, they have to make sure they get pucks in.
Oh,
Off
then.
the draw, quickly fires and a save made by Allen, and as a result, Edmonton has 4 shots in the last 15 seconds, and they had the first 16 minutes. Great game by Allen. Finishing his check on Nurse, and he's going to get called for it.
Oh, nice.
Last game at the end of the game, Nurse and Gallagher got into it a little bit. Nurse took the penalty on him, but this time looks like it's going to be Gallagher going to the box for that hit. And Nurse showing restraint. He knows how important a power play may be here in the latter stages of period 2. Oilers have the extra attacker on. Draisaitl the middle of the ice behind the hood. McDavid will regroup.
Let's go. That was why. I heard it.
Dominic Cahoon to keep Montreal's lead intact.
Great pass by Draisaitl. First chance play. Kuko off the face-off right there, comes up high, and then Gallagher with the big run at Darnell Nurse. You know he took a
Boom! That's 40.
right there, catches him a little bit away from the boards and a little bit from behind. As Nurse plays that puck around his back.
Was that hit from behind?
Here's the fan of the shot by Kuko. This pass into Cahoon backhand, second opportunity for Yamamoto, but excellent save by Jake Allen right there to put the right back down at the last second.
And I have to search of the game time goal. Luciano is in front. Shot saved. And Allen with a stop of McDavid and still loose. And Chaser could not punch it home. Jake Allen flailing about and able to keep the puck out.
And I think it was just a fan of the shot. That was the shot they wanted. That's where they wanted it from. An excellent execution to put this pass down.
Let's go, Edmonton. We gotta try something different now. We can't be like this all the time. Like, it can't be McDavid all the time. This team's got so much talent.
Now Draisaitl. Team down 1-0. 2.5 to go. Second period. Barry. Draisaitl. Shot. Saving it out. Rebound McDavid. Draisaitl. One-timer Barry.
Wow. The Oilers are just going to press it on. Now the Oilers get him.
And the Oilers are really frustrated with referee Chris Schlenker.
Old roommates when they played together here in Edmonton. Jeff Petrie and Newton Hopkins going up the corner with McDavid.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the one-timer by Barry. This deflects right up as Allen is down. You can see it goes right over his head over the bar. Here's the penalty here. As this puck comes back, just this little dig in candle part. It happens so fast with the quick hands of McDavid. But because he uses
Now McDavid goes like this.
David takes penalties at light speed. Walking well, you've got Sherlock.
4 for 4 for 12 seconds. So that brings it to minute.
The Canadians will get a 40-second delay power play here.
Yeah.
To round out the period, which now closes in on 100 seconds. Scott Kiniemi flicked it away from Perry, threw it in front. And Paul Yerby able to settle that one down. Armia pressing, but Paul Yerby escapes. And the hard stride will take it all the way behind the Montreal goal. Now he's got the puck with some space.
Can the Oilers get a
Turris open. A drive and one save made by Jake Allen with a minute 18 to go in the second period.
These are brought to you by Crystal Glass. Stay safe.
It's all right.
Glass, your windshield and recalibration experts.
Here's a nice chance again as Puljujarvi gets the puck into the offensive zone, puts it back to the blue line. Turris playing on the right side here as he comes up high, is able to try and pick that corner, and Allen snatches it.
Tries to go with the face off, gets it back for good. Then take it down, but still able to control the puck to Nurse. On his back, he's trying to get it back to Draisaitl. And as he tried to throw it in front, Romanov's able to pick it off. Philip Deneau streaks down the left bank, back to Romanov. Two Oilers collapse on him. Put it on the Deneau stick, and then he tried to back it off Costa, but no sir. Draisaitl's the 4-on-4. 7 to expire here. We give it up to Yamamoto. Out of the box is Gallagher. Yamamoto put it down low. Edmondson took control. 40 seconds to go in the period, and Montreal finished on a 5-on-4 here. Already with a 1-0 lead. Romanov thought it was tripped by Devin Shore. Blue truly over the Canadians plead their case to no avail. That's going to be launched the full 200 by Darnell Nurse on net. Speared by Jake Allen. Moved by Jim Edmonds out there in center field. Suzuki. Flashing down the right wing, cross ice, open man, Weber. Red shot, save it. He's tearing out, and the Weber backs it off.
no goal. No goal.
They're going to wave this off. Koskinen made the initial stop. And Weber can't believe it.
I don't know why it was waved off, to be honest with you, Jack. It looked pretty legit to me. It was Weber that just kind of bought some time and ricocheted off the back of Koskinen. We'll have to take a look at this and see exactly what happened on the play.
Initially, my reaction is the same as yours because remember, there wasn't contact ushering Koskinen toward Weber. He challenged him on top. This is not a skater, I don't believe. No, it's his own man, if anything.
Yeah, it's the little battle short driving to the net as he falls down, and he just can't get back.
There's no goal. The Montreal player calls the Edmonton player getting to the net. We have no goal on the ice.
That's a huge break for Edmonton.
That's a huge break. Right on. Yeah, you push my player in my net, you get no goal. That's retribution. So it's 1-0 after 2. Way to go. Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's get this going.
Want to look at this and challenge us. He has the ability to challenge us. And if they overrule it, it's a goal. My first glance at it is I'd be inclined to challenge him. He's calling over the official right now and saying, listen, I'm looking at this and I don't know. And what did you see on your first glance? You know what? There certainly was some contact. It was a small amount of contact. Just challenge the ruling on the ice of no goal. There you go. I didn't think it was enough to know.
No goal.
But let's take a look at it again. Here it is here, driving through the blue paint, and right there, the arm comes up, and I don't know, it's Petrie that drives through, and as a result, he does take down Shore, and Shore goes into the goaltender. So if you look at it from that regard, I'll tell you, they got a good argument here, and Claude Julien feels they have a good goal here, but see, most of Petrie's contact is on Kuku. I think it's Shore. Shore is the majority of the contact on Koskinen. This is going to be close. And this, I got to tell you, I think this is a good challenge by Julien. Now, it's not reviewable. You could have called an elbow on Petrie for catching Slater Kuku, but he doesn't really have anything to do with Shore colliding with Koskinen, at least as I view it. I'm going to tell you, I just don't even know if Petrie made any contact with Koskinen. I think he goes right through. It's the entanglement with Shore, but that's two players that are fighting for the same ice. And at that moment right there, Shore does make the initial bump on Petrie. So for me, he's the one that initiates the contact at a high speed. Petrie doesn't really have a choice but to try and turn and not steamroll Koskinen. I don't think he touches him at all, but Shore on the follow through does. And what a bank off the back by Weber.
No goal.
By him to put it off the numbers and into the net. This will be interesting. They're going to take a long, hard look at this. What a
This gets turned over. This is gonna fuck my name.
They've really put the pressure on Koski. He's made some great saves. Because now, if the Canadians have to settle for a 1-0 lead, and remember, the call on the ice was no goal.
No goal.
That's important too in a borderline situation. They're going to have to see real, clear evidence that this needs to be overturned. But if you don't get the goal here, Louis, your frustration with Koskinen stoning you is now magnified by the fact that you feel you get robbed on this one. And it really changes the mental aspect of this game. Just driving into the net. It's a defenseman, both defensemen up on the rush. Both Weber and Petrie are up on this rush. It's Weber behind the net that scores the goal. There's the forearm shiver by Petrie. But I don't know if he ever makes contact with Koskinen. Now, they're saying that he bulldozed over Shore and pushed him into Koskinen. It was Shore, in my opinion, that made the initial contact. This is going to be really, and right there, he dug in on Petrie there. You can see Shore dig over and into Petrie, which blows him up. After the coach felt like there was no goaltender interference. We have a good goal on ice. I think they got it right. I really do. I think, in the heat of the battle, it happened so fast. They saw a goaltender go down. They thought there was goalie interference. Claude Julien took a look at it. The coaching staff converged and said, let's challenge this one up by 1. And it pays off with a goal. One heck of a challenge. Absolutely. So Weber will be credited with the first goal of this season. 12 times he's hit at least 15 goals in a single season. That's number 219 for his career. Off the draw, Jason Reese off the post with 4 seconds to go in the period. What a game changer that would have been. Instead, Byron able to freeze the remaining time, and Montreal has built a 2-0 lead as Shea Weber banking in off Mikko Koskinen. And there it is, with Mikko Koskinen heading to the bench and Shea Weber of the Canadiens heading to the rest. 2-0 lead. Carolyn Collier next with Hockey Central.
2 for $6 is back at Harvey's. Get 2 flame grilled or
original or veggie burgers for $6. Each topped your way. Score 2 for $6 all day or later with new late night hours. Arby's 2 for $6 here only until January 24th. It's a beautiful thing.
The price badge just made it really easy to figure out what car was a great deal.
When I see the great price badge, I know I'm getting a great deal.
I felt like that's the car. It's a great deal. Go get it. Wilds.net, your free casino. Wilds.net, your free casino.
23, 24.
What you doing?
Insurance company wants to know how many feet the nearest fire hydrant for a quote.
The world has changed. With Sonnet Insurance, get insured with just a few easy questions. No confusion, no guesswork. Visit sonnet.ca today.
To the people who are too afraid to try KFC's plant-based sandwich, who tremble at its crispiness, shiver at its tenderness, and gasp at its juiciness, are you good?
The home of the hardworking, the daring, the adventurous live here in Line-X country. It's where you can protect, customize, accessorize, and update your vehicle from bed to bumper and beyond. Let Line-X 4-liners, tonneau covers, step bars, toolboxes, tie-downs, and more. We'll help get it all together for you in a one-stop shopping experience. This is Line-X country, where adventure begins and good times never end.
Energized by the Montreal mix, swapping away by the length of the shade. Let's get together. Against the Eastern Conference champs. Cross and defeat. Raptors, Wednesday. Sportsnet.
40 minutes through in Edmonton from Rogers Place as Alexander Romanov has his first career NHL goal. And he and the Habs backhanded on Hockey Night in Canada as they take on Elias Pettersson and the Vancouver Canucks and the Ottawa Senators visit the Winnipeg Jets. Well, I mentioned Alexander Romanov and Colby Armstrong in the previous show. We were talking about the importance of a good blue line this season compared to any other and the strength that position and just the blue line in general of the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, from top to bottom, Carolyn, I'm excited about this defense corps because I just get to talk about them. I don't have to play against them. And you go down from their top pairing right to the bottom pairing where Romanov sits with Kulak. And all three pairings can contribute. They can contribute defensively with the way they play interface. But Alexander Romanov is well right here on ice line. Assist from Kulak at the point. Not great goal, obviously. We'd like to think he can have this. He has seen eye shot through his body. But there's the young rookie, 21-year-old. Gets his first goal. I mean, he's just been so rock solid coming in and just like a cherry on top to an already really tough deep to play against in Montreal.
Well, we spoke so much preseason about the importance of good goaltending, and even as the Oilers are seeing, you need the depth in goal. But Dave Tippett changed around his blue line tonight. You need the depth now more than ever from your defensemen.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, a lot of talk over the years about how you're going to build your team, and you will build it from the net out, and what your decor is going to look like. And you know, and already we see here early in the season, 5 days into the season, we see just that desperation to tinker with those positions as Tippett really just let them know, hey, like this is it. We're desperate right now. If you're not playing well, we're putting someone else in there. So he's looking for some answers on his back end.
Well, the Maple Leafs looking to take advantage tonight of a Patrick Laine-less Winnipeg Jets. And we'll pick it up in the second period. Toronto on the power play. And it's Jake Muzzin with the shot. Nylander over to John Tavares. What a start to the season the Leafs captains had. Power play goal, his third of the year. It's 1-0 Toronto. Later, Justin Hall with the one-timer stopped. Mitch Marner put hands to tap it in. He also added an empty netter. And then with time expiring and the game ending with the Leafs winning after winning 3-1. Look at this. Little something between Mitch Marner and Mark Scheifele. After the game, Marner was asked about it. He said, "Who cares? We won the game. That's all that matters." The rivalry again. Tuesday night, Wednesday night hockey. We'll see the Toronto Maple Leafs host Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. The aforementioned Habs will take on the Vancouver Canucks. 2 periods through in Edmonton. The last 20 just around the corner. Live from Rogers Place.
This intermission is brought to you by Neutral Vodka Soda. 0 gram sugar, no carbs, 100 calories. NHL Live, it's like having front row seats to hundreds of games. So live stream your team all season long because you want hockey. NHL Live. How do you measure the power of an engine? By the number of heartbeats per minute. The Mazda CX-30 is available turbo engine.
At Burger King, $5 goes a long way with the $5 original chicken sandwich meal. Get an original chicken sandwich, medium fries, and a drink for just $5. The $5 original chicken sandwich meal for a limited time at Burger King.
I found myself unemployed and with a baby on the way. That's when I got on Indeed. First job that popped up was for a motorcycle mechanic that needed machinist skills. In 7 days, I was hired. I feel very lucky that I get to do the things that I do every day.
How will your family sell for less ice? Whoa! Bring home Pizzeria Pizza Taste. Bring home Giuseppe by Dr. Edgar.
We're about to do it again. We just shared millions with our inner circle on Profit Share Rewards Day. And now we're going to share $1 million with one lucky member who will step into our winner's circle. The Service Big Share Contest is back. The more you save with us online or in person, the more chances you have to win. Join our inner circle for a chance to step into our winner's circle. The Service Big Share Contest. Save to win $1 million. Service Credit Union. Feel good about your money.
Winning the Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row. That would be done. Then again, you had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque, or a truck made luxury car of the year. So winning once will always be a proud moment.
20 minutes. Now, let's go.
Well, never been done before. It's just kind of our thing. Get 10,000 in discount for 2020 models or 0% financing. That's $1,500 bonus cash on 2021 models.
They say a little goes a long way, and we tend to agree. When you visit a Co-op gas bar, you can be assured of extra service at no extra cost. That's just how we do things. We are brewing coffee. We are fueling your life. We are Co-op.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by Giuseppe Pizzas. Bring home Pizzeria Taste. Bring home Giuseppe by Dr. Oetker.
Shea Weber scores with just 10 seconds remaining in the period, extending the lead for the Montreal Canadiens. 2-0 is the score here after 40 minutes. These Oilers get right back at it in 2 days' time. Catch the Oilers and Maple Leafs Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet at Sportsnet 360. Well, before they get to the game against the Maple Leafs, they have a third period to contend against the Montreal Canadiens. Jason Strutterich and Bob Stauffer joining alongside myself, Tony Barr, here during the intermission. Jason, obviously a close review call with that Shea Weber goal, but ultimately it's a decision that you agreed upon.
Yeah, it's a really quick play. And, at first you look at it like it looks like it should be a goal. It's a real goal right off the hop, but you got Judge to drive the net here through the center. And Taylor Short comes with him. And he actually kind of taps into Nico Koskinen. And then the wily captain of the Habs, Shea Weber, I didn't know he had this in his trick bag, goes off the back of the helmet of Koskinen. There's very little interference caused because of Petrie. Short slid into the goaltender, still a bit better here. And then Koskinen unable to get up. He was kind of tangled up with his player. And Weber makes a good play. So this is a huge goal for the Montreal Canadiens. The timing is really tough. The Oilers, a period that you get out of it 1-0, you're feeling good about your third period. Now you're sitting back, 10 seconds to go in the game, or in that period, you get scored on. It's a really tough time for the Oilers, but they got to find energy for this next period.
Yeah, the Oilers had one shot for much of that second period, but Bob, the Oilers got outshot 18-7 in that period, so you can't blame Mikko Koskinen for being down 2-0.
Well, obviously that first goal of Canadian scored picked something up there, but Koskinen battled in period number 2. But this is his fourth start in the span of the last week. He played 4 games over a 300-day span. The Oilers did. So without Mike Smith, he looked fatigued on Saturday night. Goaltenders will tell you 3 games in 4 days. You can do it back-to-back. It's 3 games in 4 days. He's been square to the pucks. He hasn't found the ball. He doesn't have the greatest glove hand. Real good feet for a man of his size, but he has battled and given the Oilers a puncher's chance to stay in this game tonight.
Yeah,
we need
division, Jason, is that the Canadian rivalries are
consistency.
That means a lot
If this team can't get consistent, I don't know what's going to happen with this season. They just can't lose a couple, win a couple, lose a couple, win a couple. It's just not the inconsistency.
And he goes in there and lets them know he didn't like it. So, tit for tat. But you're going to see that more over this time when we have back-to-back games, against the same team. Your memory is very long because, sometimes you might not play that team for another 30 days. It might not be quite as intense, but 2 days later, you remember it. You're going to get that guy's number, get it back.
Bob, we're going to put you in the role of Oilers head coach. You're Dave Tippett. What's the message heading into the final break?
Well, you got to put every chance you get to that. By the way, I'm not surprised Gallagher reacted that way. His father, Ian Gallagher, pound for pound, was one of the toughest guys in the city of Edmonton in the late 80s. Punched out Gordon Brissett, number 2 ranked heavyweight in Canada, in a lacrosse match. But anyhow, look, it would not surprise me at some point if the Oilers find a way to get McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice 5v5. They went to it a couple times against the Vancouver Canucks in the second game of the year, combined with Kailer Yamamoto, created some mismatches that way. So maybe they have to look at doing that. Right now, Montreal's got kind of boxed out. Jason talked about that big defense in the first period. Oilers going to have to find a way to dig deeper here to get back in it.
Jason, the Oilers got their first win of the season last Thursday against the Canucks. What haven't we seen from this Oilers squad in this 2-game series with Montreal yet?
Well, ugly goals. They got to find a way to get some ugly goals. It's just they're a little bit off on the PP. The passes are just inches off. Their one-timers aren't there. You got to get that puck to net and really get an ugly one. If you want to talk about ugly, Shea Weber bangs off the back of Mikko Koskinen's head. That's a really nice play. The Oilers got to get bodies to net and pucks to net to make it really hard for Jake Allen to have an easy night. More shots, obviously. Well, after you get that shot, the puck's going to drop down, bang it home, and that all locks up their energy. We haven't seen tonight as far as offense being created.
And give the Canadians credit. They've improved the depth of their team. They've got size in their top 4. Even Romanov's a physical presence in the third pairing. They've done a good job of boxing the Oilers out, not giving up any second chance opportunities. Oilers are going to have to work diligently to create those in period 3.
And also kudos to GM Mark Bergevin, who looks like the addition of Jake Allen has really paid also for him. So
fuck Jake Allen. He's all over a sky. Holy like.
All the news, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL.
The home of the hardworking, the daring, the adventurous live here in Line-X country. It's where you can protect, customize, accessorize, and update your vehicle from bed to bumper and beyond. Bedliners, floor liners, tonneau covers, stick bars, toolboxes, tie-downs, and more. We'll help put it all together for you in a one-stop shopping experience. This is Line-X country, where adventure begins and good times never end.
We're about to do it again. We just shared millions with our Inner Circle on Profit Share Rewards Day, and now we're going to share $1 million with one lucky member who will step into our Winner's Circle. The Service Big Share Contest is back. The more you save with us online or in person, the more chances you have to win. Join our Inner Circle for a chance to step into our Winner's Circle. The Service Big Share Contest. Save to win $1 million. Service Credit Union. Feel good about your money.
2 for $6 is back at Harvey's. Get 2 flame grilled original or veggie burgers for $6, each topped your way. Score 2 for $6 all day or later with new late night hours. Harvey's 2 for $6 here only till January 24th. It's a beautiful thing.
What is that?
Mine. Why?
It's just that it's
Lavender? Yes, it is. It's for men.
Alex.
There are some who feel winter is too long. Drive a Jeep and it doesn't feel long enough. It's the Jeep 4x4 winter event with great deals on select Jeep models. Get up to $3,250 in total discounts on Jeep Wrangler. Or enjoy 10% off MSRP for up to $10,000 in total discounts on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Don't endure winter. Embrace it at the Jeep 4x4 winter event.
Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Life is this way. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Every day.
Because you're here to move your business forward. BDC is here for what's ahead. BDC, the bank for Canadian entrepreneurs.
Wednesday on Sportsnet.
Welcome back to Rogers Place, 2-0 Montreal after 2. Let's get a look at our post-period summary brought to you by Safeway Crown, sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers and Louis. A lot of shots. Montreal outskating Edmonton for the bulk of that second period and finally rewarded in the final 10 seconds.
The physicality elevated again, much like Saturday night for the Montreal Canadiens. Hitting Edmonton pretty bad throughout this game, but something that Jason Strubman said there that really hit a keynote for me. Get pucks in behind, establish that grading game, start getting on the body, score and jump you. And I love that because that's what they have to do. They're trying to be a little bit too cute. There still is time in this game, only down by 2, but they need to be on the board fairly quick in this game.
Edmonton down to Louis. What do you anticipate in terms of adjustments from Dave Timmons?
That'll be interesting. I thought the first period was excellent. I thought they went out, they drew penalties because of that speed, that forecheck in the offensive zone. In the second period, they were on their heels a little bit too much. They have to get back to that skating game, not turning pucks over in the neutral zone.
And now let's get a look at our hit of the game, brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
Well, Zach Cassian back in the lineup after missing Saturday night, rolls over Josh Anderson. Josh Anderson had hit him earlier in the shift, and Cassian just hunted him down. Good clean body check. Anderson no worse for wear with 2 big boys going at it there.
2-0 in favor of Montreal as we get you set for this third period. Canadians with 18-7 goals in the shot clock, and of course, that second goal by Shea Weber coming on the power play with technically a second remaining man advantage. He's 103rd all time on the power play. That's 10th in the history of the league for defense. Off the draw, the Canadians work it in. Oilers immediately cycle back to center. Then shot. Around the horse, and now it's Kyle Turks. Jams it behind the Montreal defense. Pugliarvi follows the side. Ben Sherrod. The Canadians stay with it. Gallagher will look to clear with help from Sutok. So that's the backtrack. This he's pursued by Turks and Pugliarvi. Relentless on the puck, but they don't come over with support. Backhands it down the ice.
They're starting to set the tone for Edmonton. The puck gets chipped in behind Pugliarvi with a good physical play. That puck was up for grabs. That's exactly how Edmonton has to play in this third period.
Luku coming dangerously close to getting a hold of the stick ball, but does advance it through to Draisaitl. Beats Petrie out wide. Petrie long reach. Able to poke that puck away. We saw that when he was in Edmonton. Petrie has a whip to him as an offensive.
He's an excellent skater, too. He does a nice job after Draisaitl looked to be wide. He kind of does a nice pivot, gets back in that long reach that he has, was able to get that stick right in there at the last second.
He's got those broad shoulders, specifically rangy as a word. Here's Petrie. Defending as Anderson falls back, picks off the pass from Barry. Jumps it back behind the other goal. Barry once again dropping off for Chris Russell. Working at the left-hand side, stepping up on McDavid was Romanov, but passing is there to support. And now McDavid can go to work. Finds an opening for Lagesson. His shot does not thread its way through, and it's cleared back towards center. Little adjustment there. I think you'll see Lagesson make it. Let's pull the trigger a hair quicker. I'm just going to say that's what makes it good for the danger zone. There's a lot of time to make that shot. Make sure it's got to be good. There's your Hopkins and Cahoon. Race their way in right-hand side. Larson pitching down the half goal. 2.25 on in this third period. The Canadians still lead it 2-0. Romanov scored the first. Weber at the tail end of the second. And the Canadians will give you this 5-1 on Saturday, lead by a deuce here. Lagesson awaits a chance. Feeds Larson. And now Lagesson. Center, no fire going on the boards. Picked up by Sherratt. Again, did briefly, but able to escape the feed to Jake Evans. Weathers hoisted right back in. Sherratt throws it across to Weber. And the captain finds Evans. Paddles that one in. Cuckoo gathers for Edmonton. Left side Archibald, too much on it. This may be icing. I'm sure as it will be. The 3:04 gone the period. And the Canadians still leading by a count of 2-0.
That's not quite the time. Here's this defensive play by Petrie we were talking about. Just a nice job to pivot that long reach with the stick. Down on the ice, not up by the hands of Draisaitl. A little poke check into the corner, and then a physical play out of that afterwards. Just an excellent one-on-one. It looked like Draisaitl was in all alone with Petrie with that pivot, that long reach on the stick. Takes it away.
Short tried to flip it off the glass, settled by Kulak and rushed back in. Great shot on net. Austin nowhere to move it. Gallagher fights the has ever got in there. And he and Nurse continue to jockey for position. With 3.5 gone by in the third. And the great thing about this North Division is Nurse and Gallagher are going to see one another 7 more times.
Going to build up through it this season. How do you want to play this puck? I think you want to keep the play alive and keep it going. And,
that's awesome.
And obviously the Oilers take exception to that. He's made his career right there around the net, being right in the thick of things, and he's not going to change. He knows where he scores his goals. He knows what he has to do. And took a little bit of a face wash after that one.
Oilers have to find a way to generate a bit more. Just one shot in the first 16 minutes of the second period is done here to start the third. The drive by Edmondson and it's wide, picked up by Merrick. Still 16.5 left in regulation. Lifted in by Tyson Merrick. Fielded on one bounce by Edmondson. He pounds it up the wall. Rolling puck. This will turn into an icing ball against Joel Edmondson. With 16-17 on the clock, and Edmondson will get an offensive zone problem.
Another shot that doesn't really look like it's real dangerous, but it gets through the first forechecker coming out. The forward coming out pulling your RV acts almost as a screen. Just a good heads-up shot to get it down into the danger zone. And you can tell Koskinen didn't have a clue where that shot was. He knew it was there.
16 minutes left. Here we go. Icy against Montreal.
Make MIC your choice. A proud partner and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers.
You know, for Mikko Koskinen, I think he's had a real solid game in this one. The first one that got by him again through a little bit of a fly-by screen, didn't pick it up. The fluky one from Weber. The other one has always been very aggressive in between the pipes. He's made some big saves. And this is the type of game you want to see your team come back and battle in front of you and try and chip away at this 2-goal lead.
Well, again, that's the
Let's go, Oilers. Let's do this. Whoa. Right. The dog, boy. God, we need to score here. Oh, wow.
The Canadians are really flirting with trouble here. How long can they stand?
Well, here we go.
Hammered up the left-hand side by Edmondson. That was centimeters from one goal line. Good pressure, Lackett. Chopping away at Tyson Berry. Deneau breaks free. Cuts inside. Boston and ushers that one into the corner. Now Deneau's going to play keyboard all the way down the ice to Petrie.
Come on, Edmonton.
Draisaitl and David Berry. Nugent Hopkins and Chase on the power play. Draisaitl can't beat the second man. Jake Evans will clear down the right-hand side. Edmonton's power play time is at a minute 10. 5 minutes gone by. Here in this third period, still 2-0 Montreal. Steele. Jake Evans does not get it out. Down the ice. So Draisaitl away to the regroup with 7.
Let's go, Oilers. Let's go.
Forcing the issue, Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl back over McDavid. A shot blocked by Sherrod.
It was not good.
Great job by Sherrod.
So, I don't know about this. Good. Wow. Come on, Edmonton. Let's go, Edmonton. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go, Oilers. Oh, for 6. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 minutes on the power play, and we can't even score. Oh my God. And that blows chunks.
The big defenseman of the Montreal Canadiens have cleared the lane after that. Darnell Nurse, left side, fumbled away by Archibald, sifted back in. Montreal do this for 13 minutes if they can. The Canadiens have not really pressed the issue offensively, but the 2-goal lead, you can understand why. Gaskin careful to get it in deep. Billy Word, Devin Shore, and Archibald to hover close spot. Archibald interfered with by
25 shots for Montreal, 22 shots for the Oilers. So, I don't know, man. This is not really looking good here.
That's the puck on his stick, and he can kill some clock here. 12 and a quarter to play in regulation. Montreal 2, Edmonton 0. Romanov gets us off the puck. He scored in the first period, Weber in the second. Here's Kotkaniemi. Wrist shot deflected. Rebound. Saved by Koskinen. And he's basically going to keep Montreal big now. A third goal might be the kill. David and Draisaitl on the ice together for the first time tonight, 5-on-5. Bob Stauffer talked about it, load up down by 2.
Oh, come on, Edmonton. This is not cool.
Tyson Berry with a handoff for McDavid. 11 and a half to go. Russell looking to find Yamamoto. Hopped over a stick, though. Edmonton will change. And Edmonton will not have to move with any sort of speed up the ice here. Dishes off for Evans. Left wing on target. Byron. Great shot. Held by Koskinen. And that will bring us to a break. 11:16 to go. 2-0 Montreal. And Shane Weber, who scored that second goal, might have gotten away with a high stick underneath the chin of Kyle Turris. Koskinen keeps at the 10. Save on Kotkaniemi. All I can say is absolutely wow.
news, scores, stats, and highlights. It's hockey. It's here. The official app of the NHL.
Game plan, game on, game cash. With Sports Select, if you grab the glory, you get the cash.
With $1 billion score and win, we brought the thrill of hockey to Save On Foods. And now we're making it even more exciting to shop your favorite products. Get a bonus entry when you buy Hungry Man frozen dinner. Don't miss your shot. Shop Save On Foods today.
Fun. Intelligence. Drive. They were in the family. Corona.
If you grab the glory, you get the cash. Real cash payouts with Sports Select. Available at your local lotto spot. Must be 18 or over to play.
Yeah, something you mentioned was making sure that the Oilers stay in the groove here, in the pressure, don't overextend, get out of position. Something Dave Tippett talked about in the game Wednesday, the home opener against the Vancouver Canucks. They just were out of position, bad games. They have to stay in the moment. Take their time to get under the offensive zone. And when they do, they have to push.
Canadians trying to dig in here. Backhand wrap right off the draw. Lekkinen, and he may have drawn a penalty here. Interference call coming against Edmonton. And this will be Montreal's fourth power play of the night. Canadians 1 for 3, Oilers 0 for 6. And that's one of the differences in this hockey game. Larson Labox.
Edmonton number 6. Commit a minor penalty for interference. Interference called Adam Larson, and just works down one to try and drive this puck out to the net. Lackinen takes this puck after the little dish by Evans, and right there, the finish by Larson is where he gets called.
Suzuki beat off the draw by Evans Shore. The Oilers can't get out. And Hopkins, Nurse, Cuckoo out there on the PK. This is a penalty kill the Oilers have to have. Trailing 2-0 with less than 11 to play. Petrie, Suzuki, beneath the goal line is Jonathan Durant. Little spin move. And he'll curl one back to Weber. Petrie gets it right back to him. Weber, one-timer, clean look. Koskinen with his 27th save of the night.
He swallowed that one up, and that's just a good save off the blast of Weber. Always tickle the rafters, ready to shoot that puck. And you can see Petrie with a no-look pass. He's looking to maybe wrist that the net over to Weber. 2 right-handed defensemen on this unit for the Canadians. And those guys get ripped. Nice save by Koskinen, no rebound.
That was a change-up by Weber, only 96 miles an hour.
He does that sometimes. He doesn't just a smooth swing through. When he really wants to torque into it, I'll tell you what. Look out.
Off the draw, sports alert play by Lagesson. He'll lug it on the left-hand side. Turris and Archibald in on the forechip. And they created an opening here. Turris was checked by Suzuki, and now Montreal breaks up. Still on the power play for a minute 20. Suzuki, little spin move. And then a man fell down Durant. Taking advantage, Lagesson over the Russell. That's down the ice. Jake Allen will see his team change. Edmonton will do the same with its penalty kill. And now going out there with Draisaitl and Yamamoto. So a bit of an aggressive approach with 2 guys that can turn defense and offense in a hurry. To talk. Andrew Gallagher cuts inside from his knees, gets a shot away. Koskinen and full pterodactyl will make that save. And no rebound with 9:47 to go. The Canadians' lead remains 2.
Yamamoto and Gallagher collide there as Gallagher drives this one to the net. You can see Yamamoto dig in and then falls over. Gallagher does, but he still has the ability to get that shot away. It wasn't a real hard one. Koskinen has to stretch for it to cover it up.
And then he stretches. I mean, he really covers that lower half of that. Tatar off the draw for the Canadians. The biggest game 2-0. Return pass from Gallagher. Backed off the wall, Romano. They'll walk the line. Dish off, back to the Emmy. Shadow by Draisaitl. Back to the Emmy, a bit of a panicky pass. The second one was hit by Draisaitl. Kuku was hauled down, no penalty ball. Saucer across, that's a stop. They'll put it behind the net. Gallagher.
Well, Wow.
Steps to the top.
9 minutes left.
The Canadians are saying it's in. Tatar is not going to win this argument. Cuckoo went down, and along with Koskinen, somehow kept that puck out. What a wild flurry in front of the Edmonton net, but the Oilers remain alive here.
Bodies everywhere. Koskinen was just in a real tough position, really kept getting deep. Funny, once he was down, right here trying to get pulled over by his own player again. He has to stay in that position because he doesn't know where the puck is, and then everybody starts jamming away. And eventually that puck did cross the line. Boy, that waves off close.
The echo of the whistle might have sounded before Tatar was able to bring that home. Still 2-0 Canadians.
9 minutes and 1 second left.
I know a lot of people are skeptical because we tried it a few times. So this was our 2014 dark roast, the watery with a bitter aftertaste. Is that too mean? Our 2017, for us, much worse.
Ooh, they just lost out on not here altogether.
Moment of truth, 2021. It's got a stronger taste.
It's rich, it's smooth, it has that bulk coffee taste. You definitely nailed it this time.
There are some who feel winter is too long. Drive a Jeep and it doesn't feel long enough. It's the Jeep 4x4 winter event with great deals on select Jeep models. Get up to $3,250 in total discounts on Jeep Wrangler, or enjoy 10% off MSRP for up to $10,000 in total discounts on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Don't endure winter. Embrace it at the Jeep 4x4 winter event.
With TD Insurance, you can save when you're claims free, which is great if you're a safe driver. You can save 20% on car insurance when you're claims free. Feeling good about saving when you drive safe. TD Insurance, ready to help you move forward.
At the last whistle, the Edmonton Oilers trailing by a score of 2-0, and it nearly became 3, but I think they get this call right.
That was close. Right at the last second, Koskinen was able to find it with the blocker. It looked like the stick of Tatar and Gallagher underneath the blocker, but the technical whistle was there. No goal.
Shot disappears into a crowd, and Cassian will punch it ahead for Nugent Hopkins. So now the Oilers with speed. Cassian on the center. The Canadians with another.
Let's go, Oilers. We've been got 22 minutes worth of puck time, and we can't put nothing in. This inconsistency has to stop Edmonton. This can't keep going. Not when you got a 56 game season.
Beautiful angle play with a skate by Graham over to Josh Anderson. Boy, that was hockey sense 101. And Anderson made sure to get the puck in deep. Nice play by Cuckoo. And they get a piece. Cuckoo went down in a heap, but they're going to call a trip with 7:58 to play. And that will put Edmonton on the power play for a seventh time of the night.
2 minutes tripping. It's going to be a tripping call to Nick Suzuki as he sticks the leg out on Cuckoo with a nice move. And really active shift for Suzuki. Got into a battle here with McDavid. They've gone at it a couple of times. That could have easily been an interference call there. It was almost like a heat-seeking human by McDavid there at the run by Suzuki. And right there, as Suzuki comes in, move to the outside by Cuckoo, extends that left leg a little bit, takes a little toe-to-toe.
Let's go.
Opportunity again for the Oilers. Plus-score situation.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh! Game fucking over. There's no way Edmonton's coming back. 3-0. Wow.
And up the hallway, picks his spot under the glove over the paddock Oscar. That's a dagger, short-handed. And up 3-0 down.
And we talked about it. For a fourth liner, now he sees top of the PK. He scored 18 goals as a rookie, 13 last season. That's a lot of 1-2.
As a two-time 20-goal scorer, Byron. That fourth line could fly. And Jake Evans has stepped in there as a centerman for them as a youngster. And really provided that 2K game was very difficult to play.
The Salt scored short-handed on Saturday night. That was pretty much the death knell for Edmonton. Oilers trail 3-0, still 7-4 to go. They get it back. This is very much a hockey game again. But Evans swiped it from Nurse. Carried back in by Kyle Turris out there with Bouillard and Cahoon. Dashes over to make a play off the puck. Bouillard out to the point, Nurse. And now Turris is open right circle. Cross ice, Russell. Shot. Followed by Evans. Rebound. Bounce free. Bouillard couldn't find it. Evans does. For a length of the ice clear, 45 seconds on the Edmonton power play.
Was an elevated down level on the penalty kill. A real sore spot for the Canadians last year. You can tell with the work they're putting in here, they're going to work on the penalty kill. Dave Tippett wasn't happy with that top unit after that short-handed goal against on the second unit out there. Now the top unit back on the ice.
And a tough pass into the feet of
Wow.
Edmonton back. Lee Lagesson getting some power play time.
The Oilers are going to get shut out here. So it's going to be 1-3 on the season. There's no way. See? We got to put in Stuart Skinner. Like, you see? We can't be searching for goalies. We got another goalie there. Let's see what Stuart Skinner's got. Because if you ain't going to use them, you might as well trade them.
Nice keep right to Jason down low. Short tried to center, picked off by Gallagher. High flip, smacked down in midair by Nurse. Tazar will kick it back, and now Sherrod will run some clock. Montreal 3, Edmonton no score. Canadians looking to go 2-0-1. They'll play Vancouver back-to-back later this week. Edmonton's got Toronto twice on the road. The team leaves tomorrow morning. Here's Romano. Scored back in the first period. And Montreal has not looked back. Suzuki and Duran keep Edmonton head in. Anderson is shot. This is over the floor of Boston.
That was a great chance created off that way in the corner. Real chemistry developed in this line, instantly put together. Duran with a beautiful pass out of the corner. Anderson gets that shot away. And you can really see the confidence now with the Canadians up by 3. That goal, they know they just need to finish this one off, and maybe some frustration on the Oilers' part.
Drysdale gets it back from Yamamoto, swung it back in a lot. Lagesson spoons one down low, but Drysdale can't find the centering option and watches his back in the edge. But clear high off the glass and out. Larson to Lagesson, soft hit in. Dominic Cahoon, that very well could have been too many men. They missed it. And the Canadians eventually chased down this bucket, fired in by Edmonton. Less than 4 to go. Oilers nudge it back to
Less than 4 minutes left. So 3. Shit. Man. Fucking fucking gonna be a true.
Petrie looks to escape. That over the 9-yard. Byron got a piece and it's sent in.
Nygaard's going to go on Petrie.
16:39. And Montreal set to go on a power play after
Well, now Montreal goes on. So if the Oilers do that would be.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ask for that Wi-Fi password. You deserve it. I'm Leon Draisaitl of the Edmonton Oilers, and I wear a mask. I'm TJ Oshie of the Washington Capitals. I wear a mask. I'm Ryan O'Reilly of the St. Louis Blues, and I wear a mask. 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 You should too. You should too.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a grocery store. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
A co-op is a group of people who come together to build up their community. And so they start local businesses that are member-owned, businesses that give back. We are a different kind of business. We are member-owned. We are co-op.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation has distributed over $43 million to charitable groups throughout the oil country, lifting up the underprivileged, keeping our community rates open, building homes for the homeless, investing in education, and providing equipment and programming to get kids playing hockey. The EOCF enriches and changes lives on a daily basis. Purchase your Remax 50/50 tickets at EdmontonOilers.com whenever the Oilers game day to help us make oil country a better place.
All the news, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL.
I don't know anymore.
Yoki Vanguard headed the box 2 minutes for
Yeah. Holding. Way to go, Vanguard.
That black was okay. The recheck was okay. But once he digs in, the right leg comes around and he wraps around on Jeff Petrie. A lot of penalties called in this game.
3 minutes, 21 seconds left. This is it. The Oilers need a goal now. If not, fuck me.
We talked about it. It's going to be a different story. So it was 2-0, but the Canadians attacked on one more and they scored short-handed in each game of this two-game set. Especially when Adam said it's
So, with the 130, should
really
be.
gave Montreal confidence into the story. Gallagher to pocket to Andy, right side Anderson. Oilers tried to tuck it out of there, but held in by Romano. But this shot ricocheted high and wide. Might have gone off Gallagher. Back in the end, with 2.5 to go in regulation. Romano poked the stick again. What a drive. There's Larson finding a loose puck.
Nice clear, Edmonton. It's about time.
Canadians will be fine. They can go down to a minute to go, but they're still up 3. They'll take that. Atria with a drop off. Maybe too casual here. Jimmy Hopkins pressing it now a steal.
Breakaway! Score! That was what we needed.
One of the reasons why he decided for PTO to the Edmonton camp is penalty killing. He can play 7, he can play wing. There's a good stick right here. There's a nice strip. Right into the edge of that. He wants to really try to get this shot away. Toronto tries to walk him with the tall drag. The stick goes in, flip off, get up the whole way. And it's off. The close, Julian has to be infuriated. You're just saying you can't. Well, the Oilers make the Canadians pay for exactly that. Now the Oilers are further that matter, I'm not sure. The score unassisted is first as an Oiler. It's fell to 3-1. 2 minutes to go to red. To Shane Weber, he'll punch it down low. And I'm going to see Montreal gets a big tip. To Foley. Gives it up. One timer. Favorite design line by Weber. Beautiful keep by Nick Suzuki. And now a minute 40 to go. Power play time in 15 seconds. Canadians basically just working the perimeter and working the clock. And they'll look to do it even after Edmonton gets a 5th skater, I would think. Suzuki threw one man out to Weber. Now centered and a tip by Toffoli is stopped. And Nygaard set to come out here as Nugent Hopkins hits center ice. Koskinen looking toward the net.
6 on 5.
Slashed at and cleared by Suzuki with 1 minute to play in Rogers Place.
1 minute left to go. Into the third. Come on, Edmonton. We gotta get this.
Heavy pressure, and now indeed it's Byron advances to get at the center and Lekkinen works it inside.
Let's go.
McDavid in 40 seconds to play.
40 seconds. Don't have time. Shoot! The game's over.
It's wide, but it doesn't matter. Icing the call against Toronto, 10.5 to go, and realistically, the Oilers just don't have enough time down 3-1.
And Chris Russell rings one off the bar. Great job by him to walk in, to take this shot. Allen's already down. He's trying to take away as much of the net as he can. And the head up by Russell elevates that puck right through and crushes the crossbar. Can't find its way home in the dying seconds.
Still 6 on 5, face-off win. McDavid out of reach of Tyson Berry. Shot in the shin pad to Byron. And Jake Allen won't get his 22nd shutout tonight as an NHL goalie, but he is going to get his first victory with the Canadiens after 7 strong years with St. Louis. He closes the game out with 25 saves. And Montreal, a clean sweep of the 2-game set at Rogers. Final tonight, 3-1. Let's get a look at tonight's play of the game. Courtesy of Rogers, make more possible.
Alexander Romanov's first National Hockey League goal right there. The wrister from the blue line takes the DDD pass from Kulak and just zips it right through the traffic, finds its way past Koskinen. And that was 1-0 at that time of the first period.
And the Oilers